Hey, Faith Friends, it's Kathy with Bodybuilder Ministry. For a minute, it looked like this wasn't going to work, but I think we got it going now, so yay. I have a word that I want to share with us tonight, and the Lord's really been teaching me something today, and I just really believe that He would have me to share it with you, and let us learn together. And so I'm going to do that now. I honestly believe that this is something that will fuel your faith. It's going to challenge you in your heart. The Lord is really teaching me that it's okay to be challenged. For a long time, I spent many, many years of my life that when I heard a chastening from the Lord or a word of correction, or if I suddenly read or heard something or got something in my spirit that was like, wow, I was wrong in the way I thought about that or in the way I believed that or whatever, that correction felt more like a rod of correction, if I'm honest. And I lived from a place of condemnation, like I was condemned by the fact that I believed wrong or that I was deceived into wrong thinking or whatever. But as I continue to grow in my identity in Christ and grow in what it is that the Lord is wanting to do in me and through me, I'm just really learning to embrace when He opens my eyes to see maybe where I was wrong in some things, or maybe where I didn't understand some things before, and I'm getting a deeper revelation of it. So just being transparent with you guys. I hope that's okay. So anyways, I really believe this will fuel your faith, and I know it has fueled mine, and it has challenged me in a few things too. So the title of this teaching is going to be Between Crosses and Crowns. Have you ever stopped to think about what the life of many, many believers is? I know for me, I was somebody who became ensnared at the new birth, at the moment that I was born again as a small child. And the enemy came against me then to steal the call of God on my life, to steal the seed that the Lord had planted, placed within me, for me to be able to fulfill my purpose. And so for many years, even decades of my life, I was deceived. It wasn't that I didn't believe in Jesus and that I wasn't saved. It's just I was very deceived about a lot of things. And so one thing that I've been thinking about a lot today is how in the beginning, when we're first born again, I think many times Mark 10:21 talks about it's Jesus, and He is talking with this fella, and He has nothing but love and compassion on the guy, but He's telling him to you lack one thing. He says to him, go and sell all your property and give the money to the poor, and you will have abundant treasure in heaven. And what he says, this is the thing we hear all the time, come and follow me. Become my disciple is what He's saying. Believe in me. Trust in me. Walk the same path of life that I walk. That's what Jesus is saying. So we hear, and in the King James Version, I think it says, take up the cross and follow me. So we hear that, and that's what we're taught many, many times. I know as a child, I was like, take up your cross and follow Jesus. Take up your cross and follow Jesus. But do we really have an understanding of that? Do we really know what that means? And then the other thing, we get the other end. I think for me, I know I got the other end a lot of times in talking about that, the goal is eternity. The goal is heaven. The goal is getting to heaven and getting that robe and that crown. We shall wear a robe and a crown and everything. And in 1 Corinthians 9:25, this is the Passion Translation. I love this. And it's Paul talking about our journey as a person who is running the race. And it says, a true athlete will be disciplined in every respect, practicing constant self-control in order to win a laurel wreath that quickly withers. But we, believers, run our race to win a victor's crown that will last forever. So maybe you've never felt this way before, but for me, for a long, long time, I was thinking about, okay, I've taken up my cross and I'm following him, and I'm pressing onward toward that crown. I'm pressing toward my crown. But what's supposed to happen between the taking up of the cross and the crown? Did you ever stop and think about that before? Like, what should be happening? There's like a dash between the cross and the taking up of the cross as we are born again and become born again when we receive Christ. And that crown that we're pressing on, that we're, trying to reach and attain. And that's, but the goal of our instruction, Timothy tells us the whole goal of our instruction is love. That's the whole goal of our instruction. And so when I was praying and talking to the Lord about this, I began to think about what it is that is supposed to be between the cross and the crown for us as believers. And the one thing that I kept hearing the Lord say over and over and over is miracles. 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 He wants miracles done. We read over in John, 1 John, where he talks about as we are, I always get this part wrong, as he is, so we are in this earth. As he is. So he's in us and he's here in us, and he wants to work through us. He wants to work in us, yes, but he also wants to work through us to do what? To do miracles. Greater works than these shall you do. Do you remember that? And he wants to do things through us, the same types of things through us that he did when he was here on the earth. These hands were created to touch and for people to receive healing. Not that my hands can heal anybody. I'm not saying that I can't heal anybody. But when I believe and when I am willing and obedient and I put these hands on people and speak and believe and speak his word, people can be healed. People have been healed. And that doesn't mean anything about me, but it is what the power of God in us can do, will do, what he wants to do. He needs willing and obedient vessels. That's what he's looking for, is a person who's willing and ready and obedient. So miracles, that's one thing. And then I got to thinking about it and I was like, well, Lord, all of these things come against us all the time to try to stop us. The enemy's continually trying to stop us. And he reminded me that his mercy is new every single day. So for all the miracles that he wants to do, both in us and through us every single day, for all of those miracles, for each and every one of those, guess what? There's a brand new whole bucket load of mercy that is coming to us. So we need to thank him for his mercy every single day. He is a merciful, merciful God. And so think about that. Between the crosses that we've taken up to carry to follow him, between the cross and the crown that we are going toward, what should we be tapping into every single day? What is it? Mercy and miracles. His mercies and his miracles. So that's what I want you to focus on. That's what we should be focusing on right now. The goal of our instruction is love, to love, to love, to love. And so how else can people's lives be changed except they encounter him through us? And if the whole goal is to become love. He is love. God is love. And so when we are becoming love, and we will receive his mercy, and we will be seeing miracles. There will be miracles. And so let's get ready for that. And let's just don't have our eyes continually on the crown, the crown, the crown. It's not about, well, this journey, and I've just got to get there, and I'm going to get my crown. I'm going to get my crown. Well, he wants to do some stuff through us first. And so we have to get our eyes off of that crown, and we need to get our eyes on the people that are before us every single day, because those are the crown for now. That's the thing that we need to be seeking to attain right now, are those things. And so I hope that this word has encouraged you tonight. I know it has certainly stirred me up, and I feel very, very encouraged. Get all these notifications over here on this other device, since I need to check some of that out. But so just remember, between our crosses and our crowns, we will find mercy and there will be miracles every single day. So from Bodybuilder Ministry, I say good night to you all, and be encouraged and know that you are loved. Bye.